What is up, nerds? It's actually a Saturday night. I don't usually do any kind of toy hunting on Saturday night, but I saw something online. I had to reserve it because there's no other way. So I couldn't take the chance. I reserved it. I panicked because it was sold out after I reserved it, but Target came through in the clutch. So let's go inside, take a look at what we got. Thank you for the good luck. All right. Locked and loaded for today. Welcome to Nerd Affiliated. It is a good day. It's Friday. It is currently 13:02. 1:02 for the rest of you. And it is the first vlog of season 2, I guess. Although I don't know if this, I get this is kind of a vlog, not really a vlog. It's more inspirational or instructional, I guess. I'll count it as a vlog, though. Yeah, we'll count it as a vlog. Let's proceed. It is a hot one today. But the point of this video is actually, I'm going to do a last toy hunt, right? And this morning I woke up and decided I'm gonna go do another quick one. Didn't record anything. Found some cool stuff. And found him some more AEW. Master Universe. Iron Hearts for me. Don't mind the mess. But I decided I wanted to do a little photo tutorial today for today's video. The purpose is I want to show all of you I'd say this is the most important lens that you need for toy photography, specifically action figure photography, toy photography. Let's talk about the Nifty 50 intro. It's funny, Xander around. By the way, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Here at Nerd Affiliated, we toy hunt, we vlog, but actually we're slowing down the toy hunting and doing a little bit more of the educational stuff. Tips and tricks that you need to do all of your toy photography and your YouTube creation, all that kind of stuff. But Xander around actually just dropped a video about the Nifty 50. That's pretty funny. It's such a good lens. It is such a good lens. I'm here at Walmart, by the way. It is crowded. I'm attempting to do this like I'm going to explore more in the afternoon than first thing in the morning, just in case there's stuff they put out in the morning. I don't want to like be going to all the stores and always missing things. So all that stuff I showed you before, I found this morning at a couple other spots, but not my local spots. I feel like my local spots are a little lazy to put stuff out. Anyway, I'm gonna go inside real quick, just gotta see what they got, come out, and then, we'll talk about that Nifty 50 some more. Never again am I going at this time. That's rough. People, the kids yelling, kids knocking things over, people knocking things over, people in the way. It is a shit show. So why do you choose 50 millimeters as a lens? What does the 50 even mean? What is the whole point of it? When you look at a camera, there's gonna be different numbers, right? People will talk to you about the focal length, they'll talk to you about the aperture, talk to you about the ISO, and we can go through all that stuff later on down the road. But to give you an idea of why the Nifty 50 is so good, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the 50, right? What does the 50 number even mean? When you're looking at a lens, they usually give you a range, right? Let's say 0 to 100, or 1 to 100 is probably more accurate. And what that range does is the higher up you go in the millimeters, the further in the zoom you're going to get. So, for example, when I do my normal HeyArcher live or my YouTube videos using my Canon EOS R or my Canon M50, you're usually at a focal length of about 15. Because what happens is, it's not as zoomed in, it's actually zoomed out, and it's wide angle. It's getting as much of the scenery as it can get in that 15 millimeters. If it was 100, it'd be like somewhere in there. So the Nifty 50, it's stuck at a range of 50, where most cameras will do like 15 to 35 or 24 to 100. Nifty 50 just at 50. It stays at just that length. Because it doesn't need all that movement and the mechanics of the glass going back and forth to zoom in and all of that, it's able to actually have a larger f-stop range. And what does that even mean? Well, let's go to target first. I don't know if I'm gonna film there. I'll think about it. All right, so we saw, was it Shriek over at Target? And that's my second time seeing him today. Thought about him for the sake of the Build-A-Figure, but then I'm like, I don't really do Build-A-Figures. So as far as your f-stops go, you also will hear them referred to as aperture. This is almost like the reverse concept of the why is my brain taking a crap on itself? It's like the reverse concept of focal length, right? With f-stops, the lower the number, the more light comes in the lens. The higher the number, the less light comes in the lens. Why is this important, and how does this even work? So if I just take a picture of something random, you pretty much will get everything. There'll be, of course, the items in the forefront will be in focus and the things in the back will be a little blurred, but you can still kind of make out what they are. However, if you get something that's lower than 4, talking 2.4, or even the lens in this example that we're talking about today, 1.8, then you can really get that item in the foreground crystal clear with everything behind it blurred out. Now, this comes in super, super handy with the action figure and collectible photography, because a lot of times you're going to be faking out the background, which is ultimately what you want to do. But it's hot in this car without the air conditioning on. I'm going into GameStop, and then we'll head home and we'll shoot some examples.
Yeah, I would buy an iron one. Or if you want, I can buy it for you right now. I think I'll just wait. Because I'm just up looking.
All right, look at this. That's just from walking to my truck. That's how sweaty I am. That's how sweaty it is outside. How hot it is outside. Sorry. Whew. We are back. My desk is an absolute mess. So, got Django there. Again, 3 lights are good here. We have the Canon M50 with the Viltrax adapter. Again, this is actually I say again, but I didn't say it the first time, EF to EOS M adapter for the M camera. That will change based on the camera that you have. So, getting that out of the way. But, there we have Django. So right now we're at F16. Even now, at the F4, because he's so close, it's gonna be a nice blurred out shot. So let's take a shot of that. So at F4, you can see it still makes a pretty good shot, but let's see what happens if we add some more to the photo, maybe move him back some, and then take the same shot at f4, and then we're gonna drop down all the way to f1.8. So let's add some characters first. All right, so we are stacked. Got the Bad Batch on one side, got some standard clone troopers on the other side. I need Wrecker, man. I just really... We're gonna take this shot at a f4. Now, I'm gonna drop as low as it gets on the f-stop. So we'll go to 1.4. So now let's switch out to that 15 to 45 kit lens that the M50 comes with. See how that looks. All right, so same shot. Right now, we are on the 15 to 45 actually. So let's see if we can keep it at 45. Actually, look, the lowest it goes is a 6.3. I didn't even realize that. I thought it went lower than that. Let's take that shot. And you should see, even going from one lens to the other lens, how that blur effect changes drastically. It makes a difference when you're doing the photos, especially if you want to blur things out to, again, trick the eye. All right, so let's sit down, edit the photos, and I'll show you the final product. Well, nerds, that's it. That's the nifty 50. Now, the one thing that brings it all together. First, I misspoke. I kept saying, what's up, nerds? So, I kept saying 1.8, which is what the camera is, or I should say the lens is labeled at. But the lens actually can drop slightly below 1.8 to that 1.4, and I think actually 1.2. Even though the lens is labeled 1.8, as you saw, I was able to take a 1.4. The differences are, you wouldn't even notice really. So just want to make that note in case you're a little bit confused as to why I said one thing, but then showed something different. Back to the other guy. Let's take a look at this picture of good old Nightwing and Red Hood. Now the fake out occurs when you don't have the environment that you need. You want that picture of Nightwing and Red Hood, rooftop in Gotham, the city's behind them, maybe the bat signal's going up, but you don't have access to any of that. You can pull that up on your monitor, on your TV, on a printout, and by being able to blur the background, the viewer cannot see the details in the background, but they can get an idea of what you're going for. So in this picture, I'm really just using my TV. I put a wallpaper on the TV, took the picture, 1.4, 50 millimeter. I wasn't too far from the TV, but I wasn't close enough where you could see a lot of the light glare from the lights around me. But that's where you kind of bring it all together, have that nice illusion of being where you need to be, and that kind of shot would not look as good if you're 4, f6, anything above 2 really. So if you get a chance, pick up an F50. Link will be down below if you want to get your own. I also have to show you, I have a really cool unboxing coming up. Really pumped for this one. There's also another box coming in the mail that you guys will all enjoy. But the couple of AEW figures I didn't show you that my cousin has come to him. Apparently these are tough ones to find. Got this one, Senor Jericho. Not the Chase though. I thought it was gonna be the Chase when I first saw it. But I really like this figure. That's a good one. And you got this one. So great picks. Anyway, if you want to see me unbox what I showed you before and the other things that are coming down the pipe, definitely want to subscribe to HeyArcher. That's where I do my unboxings, my 2-minute reviews, HeyArcher live every Thursday at 8 p.m. But here at Nerd Affiliated, we talk toys, we go on toy hunts, we talk toy photography, and we learn how to do it all together here on the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to all you nerds in the next video. Peace.